Make your first move, so what's it gonna be? Trapped in a new world, Street Fighter 3. Third strike, y'all, so what's it gonna be? Trapped in a new world, Street Fighter 3. Hey everyone, Token Dave over here. Dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by. Well, 2019 is almost over, and I missed a lot of things I want to review on this channel, actually. But before the year is out, there is one anniversary that I do want to try to eke out. And that is the 20-year anniversary of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. So, next couple of minutes, I'm just going to share my thoughts and feelings of playing the game in the arcades in 1999. Now, I went into a lot more detail a couple years ago when I did my Street Fighter 3 flashback. Well, not my Street Fighter 3, but my Street Fighter flashbacks a couple years ago. And this one is going to be a lot more condensed, and I actually received a little bit more insight and in-depth about the game since then. So here's my quick feelings about, playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike in the arcade at that time period. So when Street Fighter 3 New Generation came out, it was hard for me to find it in the arcades. But Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, I saw it a little bit more, and since I saw it a little bit more and played more places, I initially thought that it was a hit. But apparently it wasn't. And, Capcom was in the midst of concentrating their focus on, crossover games like, Marvel vs. Capcom or Capcom vs. SNK, But before they did that, they just wanted to eke out one additional game, especially since, they eked out 3 Street Fighter EXs and they eked out 3 Street Fighter Zeros or Street Fighter Alpha in the United States. So when I first saw the game, I thought it looked kind of cool, but the graphics were not as good as Street Fighter 3 New Generation. But what really took me aback was the music, because this was very rap heavy, and yeah, at that time I was done with rap music. I'm pretty much still in the same boat because rap music sucked then. The rhymes, the beats, the beats were like songs from when I was a kid and songs taken from cartoons my mom used to watch. So that was one strike against, the game. But to be honest though, the game's music is kind of imbalanced all over the place. Some themes were drastically improved, other themes were meh, but other themes were also like drastically downgraded. Like, for example, I really loved Dudley's themes in the first 2 Street Fighter 3 games, but his theme in Third Strike really blew. I did not really care for, Goki, aka Akuma's theme in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, but I liked his theme in, Second Impact much better. But to be fair, there were a couple of themes that were drastic improvements. The biggest improvement was Elena's theme, But that's not the only thing that, really took me aback. They nerfed the hell out of a lot of people, and then, not only that, they also made some people way too OP. Elena also being one of the people that was way too OP, and also, Necro, Sean, and Yang being nerfed drastically. I'm like, what the hell, So, and speaking about characters getting, nerfed or being OP'd, it was clear that some characters, they just placed in there for placeholders because they were in previous games, because this game, they had way too many people sharing stages. Now, New Generation, I let that pass because that was the first game, and at the time, Street Fighter games are coming back with upgrades each time. But for Third Strike, everyone should have had their own stage and their own theme, But nope, you had the United States characters bunched together, the Brazilian characters bunched together, the Hong Kong characters bunched together, and the Russian characters bunched together. Why? You have made this music, you have this graphical engine that's supposed to be an improvement. You couldn't make separate stages for everyone? Really, Capcom? Really? But despite all that, this game had amazing control. You know, some of the things that people were able to pull off, you know, playing the game was remarkable. I was not as technical as the game is, but Jesus Christ, seeing the stuff that people were able to pull off, ooh, wow. I was greatly impressed with that. So, yeah, to this day, you know, I've actually eased up on my opinion. In fact, it's considered one of the best Street Fighter games ever made. Well, considered the best Street Fighter game. You know, I don't share that separate sentiment, but it is a very, very good game. The soundtrack grew on me. I actually listened to this soundtrack more than the Street Fighter V soundtrack. You know, but you know, neither here or there. My initial reaction to Street Fighter 3 Third Strike in '99, it wasn't anything special. But down the road, I can see why it has its longevity. Agree? Disagree? Please drop me a comment below, give me a like, follow me on Facebook at Token Dave, or on Twitter, Instagram at Token Dave 80. Subscribe, ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. But until then, it's been Token Dave, Dorky Token Black Guy, just trying to get by. Catch all of y'all later.